everyone, Pun here. Upon how I like to play games, react to stuff. Like some of those things, our plays gotcha. Well, I got you covered. And today is a wonderful day. We're gonna be reacting today. We're going to do more pars. I love this wild stuff. We're gonna be checking them out. All the shorts we react to today will be located in the description below if you want to check out all the stuff. And to support the channel, just click the title of the video and we go right there. I love watching this stuff. Is always a fun time to do this. It's one of the first videos I started doing reacting stuff, and I surely do enjoy them, and I thought you'd like them too. With that in mind, we're gonna get right into it, and yeah, hope you have a ball. I will have it too. Now, quick note, if you notice my model lagging, it is because I'm streaming this live, as I stated, pun_knee at twitch.com, link in the description below. My model freezes when I live stream reactions. I don't know why, but it just does. But anyway, let's go right into it.
Wild sharks are taking drugs.
Huh? Okay, let me make sure this is at max volume. It is. I'm gonna turn this up slightly, just a little bit for y'all. There.
Hey, recently, scientists in the Caribbean made quite possibly the most fucking terrifying discovery since the advent of the job application. You see, they were conducting a study on ocean pollution, and part of that study involved blood testing 28 sharks in the region. And when Shark RBT pulled two of Jaws' cousins over for a random test, they tested positive for cocaine.
I'm sorry, what? That seems a little fishy. Shark, you mind stepping out of the car, please?
They also tested positive for caffeine and painkillers, which begs the question, how the fuck did a great white shark get great white blow? Well, no.
Nature finds a way.
They aren't doing a Narcos season in Bikini Bottom. No, sharks
You sure? You sure?
The bloodstream of an esche in a nightclub is our fucking fault.
Huh?
You see, tourists and rich cunts absolutely love to swing their yachts into the Caribbean, throw parties, get shit-faced, and presumably fall into the water. And I don't know if you know this, but rich people do illegal shit.
What? No, I can't, no, my reality, no, why? Okay. Nope, okay, why is there a QR code? Go away, no. We're not remixing anything.
This is how some Wall Street banker decides he wants to partake in some nose beers, and in his excitement, knocks the rest of the devil's dandruff into the ocean. Jaws swims along, thinks it's food, and
fish or not, friends, not food.
Takes a bite.
Nom!
And thus, hey presto, Coke sharks.
First time trying a cigarette, let's chase the buzz. I'm fucking tweaking!
Wild shark.
Okay, well, sharks the mom is concerned. All right, next one.
This spider.
Ah, lovely. Arachnophobia alert. Let's go.
Spider throws its webs. Yeah, that creepy thing is an ogre-faced spider.
Somebody once told me the spider's gonna roll me. It wants to be Spider-Man so bad.
And as with most affronts to God, yes, you can find them
line bar
in Australia.
Yay!
And the reason it's got web slingers is its unique method of hunting. You see, most...
Me when I what? Hang on, what was that? Me I what? Me when I what? Hang on. Me when I get you.
See, most web-spinning spiders use those webs to fucking camp, spinning it between
what? Such campers, man. What the flip?
A few branches and then falling asleep waiting for a fly to clothesline itself before casually wandering over to suck its guts out like a smoothie. By contrast, ogre faces basically pull fucking trick shots because
so there's CSGO pros?
Instead of shooting that sticky white stuff all over the walls, they shoot it on their hands. See, you may have noticed that this thing is built like...
I'm not making any jokes. No, if you know, you know.
Like an 8-legged Slender Man, and that is by design, because they start a hunt by spinning a web between their forelegs. Then they will lower themselves from a nearby branch and just kinda hang upside down in the air doing their best stick cosplay. Then, when something makes the unfortunate mistake of getting too close,
That's weird.
it will lunge downwards, spread its legs,
Excuse me, spread it. What? Okay.
wrap the bug up in a net, and then fucking yank it away into the air like it's hitting fucking Spider-Man pull-offs in Rivals.
Crack the whip.
And
Purple rifles. Oh my god.
because this is an Australian animal, that
I like his hat.
insect burrito would not be complete without a healthy injection of venom. And then they fucking eat it. Think about how
Is that the insect bite of 87? Sorry, I had to do it.
fucking scary that is from a human perspective. Walking down the street at night, some cunt hits you with a rope and you're just fucking gone.
Bye. I have a wonderful time.
This
Alright. So we have spiders that basically play. We have cowboy spiders. Fantastic. Australia's so fun.
This tiny bird killed a man.
Because bird's the word. What?
But how? Well, you see, this is an Australian magpie. And why, yes, it is found in Australia. How could you fucking tell? But
Wait, really? An Australian bird found in Australia? Where have I been?
despite sharing a postcode with all the other Dark Souls enemies down here, they're actually pretty chill little guys. They got no poison, they aren't hiding a mouthful of teeth, and considering they're the length of a ruler and weigh less than a kilo, they can't pick you up and fly off with you. On top of that, they're actually really intelligent and often will form bonds with people who feed them. Most of this, however, immediately gets thrown out the window during the magpie's nesting season. Or, as it is better known down under, fucking swooping season.
Oh, lovely.
See, because half of our wildlife would gladly turn magpies and their eggs into KFC, the second they build a nest, a switch flips in their brain and every single fibre of their being is devoted to aggressively defending the nest like they're a unit in a fucking tower defense game. Because if you step within around 50 meters of it, they will lock onto you and dive bomb you at Mach 5 and try to peck your eyes out over and over and over again until they run you off.
Holy Benji, these birds don't play. Birds are the prey indeed.
And this behaviour is how in 2019, magpies caught a fucking manslaughter charge.
Guilty.
Yeah, one day,
Guilty. I'll do it again. Yuck.
a 76-year-old man was riding his bike through a park in Wollongong, a park that contained a magpie nest. The magpies took exception to this and started swooping him. And they swooped him so hard that he careened off course, crashed the bike, and fucking died. This tiny...
Those birds don't play. Gosh darn. Bird is the word. I wonder if you played bird is the word if that was like a peace offer. No, they probably would be saying, why are you playing that? Get away from me.
This bird is attempting to reproduce with that man's head.
Why?
But why? Well, this adorable little guy is the kakapo. And the answer
girlfriend. Why are you
to
being
the
so
question
weird?
basically boils down to the fact it fucking sucks at being a bird.
What is it me for?
To begin with, its wings are fucking useless. The kakapo
It's
is
trying.
huge, weighing in at 4 kilos, which is 2.5 kilos heavier than any other bird in the parrot family, which is probably why the kakapo is literally the only parrot species on the fucking planet that can't fly.
Aww.
He is so
Bye, have a
rotund
wonderful
that he just
time.
hops along the ground. They also, this
Shoot, my bad.
bird
No,
is
what?
a dig a hole, plant them at reproducing.
Alright.
So rotund that he just hops literally the only parrot
Okay.
species on the fucking planet that can't fly. He is so rotund that he just hops along the ground. They also suck at reproducing. See, in order to attract a mate, male kakapo will dig a hole, plant themselves firmly in it, and then start spamming vine booms at the top of their lungs 8 hours a day for 3 months at a time. The problem is their call is very low pitched, which means that while females can feel it from miles off, they can't pinpoint where it's coming from, so they end up alone. When this happens, the defeated
They can't pinpoint who asked, essentially, is what you're saying. They're like, who asked?
male f***s off and attempts to mate with a rock. Or, as you saw at the beginning, a journalist's head.
You are being shagged by a rare parrot.
Now, by this point, you are probably asking yourself, how the fuck has it survived this long?
Yeah.
And the unfortunate answer is that it really fucking hasn't. See, the reason this feathered squeaky toy has evolved the survival instincts of a crusty sock is because it is only found in New Zealand, a place that naturally has no predators. None of
Jump scare!
what I just said is a problem when you're basically playing on peaceful. Tragically, that little Union Jack in the corner of the New Zealand flag means it was colonised by the fucking British. So suddenly, there are cats, dogs, and early on, people trying to turn the poor thing into a KFC bucket, and its only defensive mechanism is standing still. Their population dropped as low as 49 birds, and they are still critically endangered to this day.
Yeah, if you want to help the birdie, it's in the description at all.
Certified British Empire moment.
Wow, okay.
This bird,
Alright, moving on.
this is the world's most useless fish.
You stupid.
No, not.
Yeah, mate, that aquatic pancake is a mola. Found
Cute though! Look at this little fishy.
wasting its life in oceans around the world, and a contender for the most dog shit fish build in the 7 seas.
You really use that tweet. Oh my gosh, moving on.
See, these things are huge, measuring at 4 meters from fin to fin, and absolutely atomizing the scales at 2,300 kilos,
Holy, a big
putting
boy.
it firmly in the same weight class as a fucking F-150. There is,
Drunku, no!
however, a problem with that size. That is all it's good at. It spent every available stat point on being a giant floating satellite dish at the cost of spending its life as a useless fucking punching bag.
No!
To start with, the thing can't even swim properly. Their fins, specifically their tail, is tiny compared to the rest of their body, which makes them so shit at maneuvering. The only thing they can fucking eat is jellyfish and plankton, because those don't dodge. Speaking of food, you may have noticed that in all of these photos, its mouth is open. That's because it doesn't fucking close. God has cursed the fucking thing to permanently pog. Oh, but evolution is not done fucking the sunfish yet. Because funnily enough, being
Damn! Leave sunfish alone!
the size of the average American meal, while having the defensive capabilities of a Tickle Me Elmo, makes these things perfect targets for predators. Most of the
Okay,
time,
jump scare again.
animals just take fucking bites out of them, realize they taste like shit, and then swim off, leaving a hole in their head, which somehow doesn't kill them.
I guess that's a whole nother issue, but okay.
Do you have any ibuprofen? I got a headache.
That disgusting flavour is probably due to the 50 fucking parasite species living on its body, but flavour doesn't matter to sea lions, who will rip their fucking fins off and play frisbee with them.
That's evil.
And if
Bruh.
you thought it couldn't get any worse,
How did I not
they
see
will
that
often
coming?
swim to the surface to warm themselves up and let birds eat the parasites off of them, where they are promptly hit by a boat. Their
Can this thing just get a nice sunny day?
only saving grace is that they don't process pain because their brain is the size of a testicle. They are blissfully unaware that they spend their entire fucking life getting jumped.
Fight back! Fight back!
This is
Oh, okay, then moving on. Wow, okay.
BMW, yet the car company, has an EMU farm.
Why?
But what the fuck do the Germans want with our steroid chickens?
Yeah,
Well, you
why?
see, a lot of complex parts have to come together to build a car. I mean, your transmission, your engine. I would say indicators, but we are talking about BMW here. However, the first thing you'll notice
okay.
about a car is usually the simplest. The paint. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how
paint
nice
job
your
was
car
that?
is. If the paint's peeling off like a banana, people are going to assume it's a fucking shitbox.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's why car companies put a lot of time and research into making sure the paint stays on your car while you slide it sideways into a tree.
Oh, how lovely.
One of the best ways to do that is fucking clean it. See, anything that isn't wiped off the car gets stuck under the paint when it's applied, which fucks up adhesion by moving around. And even the tiniest particles of dust can fuck it all up. So, the Germans pondered, what is the best way to make sure every panel is spotless? And the answer they landed on is a giant fuck-off duster made of Australia's favourite feathered war criminals.
Oh, lovely.
And it wasn't just
By the way,
BM.
for those who don't wondering, I will skip it if it comes up because I do remember this one. They lost a war to the emus, if I remember correctly.
W that found this out, but Audi as well. Now, Audi gets their dino turkey feathers from the source, shipping directly from the land down under.
¿Quieres?
Now, BMW used to do the same thing, till someone at head office had a thought. Hang on, the feathers. If we ship over 4 emus and place them in a grid, infinite feather source. And so they airdropped Australia's big birds onto a farm in Bavaria, where a small sleeper cell of Australia's most wanted resides to this day. The funny part of this to me is that BMW went so far as shipping kaiju turkeys to make the paint on their cars look good. Just for some TikToker to buy it for clout, wrap it bright purple, and then crash it into a fucking wall. BMW, yet the car company, has an...
Bro, you can't, okay, moving on.
This monkey is
Bruh.
getting bullied.
Oh,
But
no!
why?
Why you bully me?
Well, you see, this is Punch, a Japanese
Why would you... A monkey that's getting bullied called Punch. Oh!
macaque whose mother, immediately after giving birth to him, went out for milk and cigarettes. So already not off to a great start in life, and things would not be getting easier for Punch. You see, he was born in captivity at Japan's Ichikawa Zoo, which meant that he was then introduced to the rest of the macaque population alone. No parents, no friends, nothing. But surely, it's all up from here. He might be alone now, but at least he can start making friends with his fellow primates, right? Yeah, unfortunately, macaques treat the new kid in school about as well as Family Guy treats Meg. These guys...
Oh, poor
Boys have a very complex social hierarchy, and not unlike high school, it is enforced with bullying. So far, Punch has been smacked, dragged, and bitten, basically to tell him that he can't sit with them at their lunch table. And the bullying he cops is made worse by the fact there's no one to protect him because his mum, you know. And then after jumping him, they won't even let him get a fucking hug. Now, faced with such adversity, a lesser monkey would crumble and try to leave. But making the story infinitely sadder, Punch runs off to the closest thing to family he has. A plush orangutan gifted to him by the zookeepers to try and replace his mum. When
Oh, stop! This is sad!
he hugs it and tries to get it to hug him back. No, I'm not fucking crying. Someone's cutting onions in here.
Yeah, who's cutting onions? Stop!
That's actually pretty good, that.
However, despite the absolutely horrendous character development he's gone through, Punch has finally managed to start making some friends. Which is good, because for a monkey, he got off light. Had
Really?
he been born a chimp, when they don't like one another, they rip each other's testicles off with their fucking teeth. This monkey...
Oh! Okay then! Moving on! Oh my!
This pig went on an alcoholic rampage. No, that's not clickbait. This really happened, and as with all good drunken
Wait,
rampage,
I like the other one.
this monkey
No, I did not.
is...
I like the BMW one.
BMW.
Yes, I did. Okay.
This pig
There you
went on an alcoholic rampage.
I'm sorry, what?
No, that's not clickbait. This really happened, and as with all good drunken rampages, our story takes place in fucking Australia. More specifically, it starts in the middle of fucking nowhere, WA, where a couple blokes were out camping. And as any good Australian would, these lads brought with them the camping essentials. Let's see here, we've got the swags, box of snags from Woolies, and most important of all, beers.
Been there, done that.
And those beers are why, at 4 in the fucking morning, these lads were suddenly ripped from sleep by a really weird sound. A low, snuffling and grunting noise, followed by the sound
What
of
is
bending
now?
aluminium. So, to ensure they weren't being attacked by, pick a native Australian animal, they got out of their tents, turned on a torch, and shined a light at it. And what they found was a wild pig shotgunning all of their piss. And I don't mean 1 or 2 beers. No. Daddy Pig was on a serious bender because he managed to down 18 fucking cans.
Holy Benji laddie!
Now, fun fact about beers. Once you hit the 18 mark, all of your stats are redistributed into strength and you gain the frenzy debuff.
Oh, lovely!
This is why, after being spotted by the torch, the pig fucking sonicked away from the now empty 6-packs, knocked over the garbage cans, paused, turned around and ate the garbage, then continued sprinting to a nearby paddock where it started headbutting a fucking cow. This really pissed off the cow, who turned around to face the pig. And it was at this point, looking up at the very pissed off Big Mac, the pig realised he genuinely wasn't built for this shit. Yeah, this little piggy turned around and fucking booked it out of the paddock, being closely pursued by the ghost of burgers past. The cow chased him around a car for 10 minutes before giving up, leaving the still drunk pig to stumble away and pass out in a fucking bush. This pig
Well, at least
went
the pig was safe, but gosh, that pig know what to do and own a Benji!
octopuses bleed blue. But why?
Why are you blue?
Well, actually,
Why are they blue, ba-da-dee-da-da-da? Why are they blue, ba-da-dee? Okay, shut up.
it's not just octopuses. If you lined up Gary, Larry the Lobster, and Mr. Krabs, you will find that all of them bleed Gatorade.
So they're the Blue Man Group? Or the blue animal group?
Now, this isn't just for aesthetic purposes. Running what appears to be blended up smurf through their veins actually serves an important purpose. And to learn what that is, we gotta talk about your blood. You see, your circulatory system is based on iron. Iron is used to produce hemoglobin, which in turn carry oxygen around the body, allowing for you to, exist.
Oh, lovely.
And when iron is exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes and goes red, which is why when you get shanked, sprays out tomato sauce. Now here is the fun part. The cast of SpongeBob don't run on iron. Their circulatory system is based on copper. So rather than hemoglobin, the copper creates hemomyosin to cart the oxygen around. And as anyone who's ever seen the Statue of Liberty can attest, when copper oxidizes, it turns blue. Now, the reason for them evolving copper is pretty simple. Our blood fucking sucks. See, the inferior hemoglobin is far less efficient at binding oxygen than the Chad hemocyanin. And considering all of these bad boys live or travel through incredibly cold, low oxygen environments, they need to get the most out of every breath they take. They basically switched evolution teams from red to blue because red blood has a skill issue. Octopuses bleed.
Okay, so they just have superior blood. Fantastic. All right, let's do a couple more here.
Australia's Prime Minister disappeared.
How?
No, that is not a joke. This is Harold Holt, the 17th Prime Minister of Australia. And when I say he disappeared, I don't mean he retired from public life, never to be heard from again. I mean, we literally fucking lost him midway through his term. That is like the Secret Service losing the fucking president.
Now, let me be clear.
Okay.
Which begs a very important question. Fucking how?
Yeah, how?
Well, you see, Holt was elected Prime Minister in 1966. And one of the most well-known facts about him was that he fucking loved the ocean.
Be free!
Which is why, on December 17th, 1967, while taking a day off from leading Spider Island, Holt convinced his mates to shop for a cheeky swim before they went out to lunch. And so they pulled into Cheviot Beach in Victoria. Now on that day, the ocean was, putting it lightly, fucked.
Oh.
And so all of Holt's friends warned him that maybe visiting Nemo today was a bad idea. Holt responded, and I quote, "I know this beach like the back of my hand."
That's not a recipe for disaster.
Hopped into the water and started swimming away from the shore. And he kept swimming. Further. And further. Yeah, right, mate. That's far enough. You can come back now. Wait, where the f*** is he? Yeah, they completely lost sight of him. Because the Prime Minister was f***ing gone. This caused the leaderless Australian government to shit themselves and start playing Where's Holto.
I am under the water.
Search and rescue teams scoured the coast for weeks and came up with absolutely fucking nothing.
How?
Not even a body. The sitting Prime Minister had vanished without a trace. Some conspiracy theorists say he got picked up by a submarine. The odds are he drowned. But most importantly, with the tragic loss of our nation's Prime Minister at sea,
The flip?
how did we choose to commemorate the man who was
What?
clapped by the ocean? Well, I'm glad you asked that question.
no
'cause
way.
we named a fucking swimming pool after him.
What the flip?
Australia.
Bruh, okay. One more, but what the flip? I guess that naming went swimmingly, but what the flip, bruh? Anyway.
People hate this groundhog. But why?
Why?
What do you say f me for?
Well, because this is no ordinary hog. This distinguished gentleman is Punxsutawney Phil, a resident of the US of A, specifically the town of Punxsutawney,
Wait, is this-
Pennsylvania, where he has a very important job. He predicts the weather.
Is this the one that predicts Groundhog Day? Is it?
And he does it through the Groundhog Day ceremony.
I'll explain why I'm like pissed about this in a minute.
What
I'll
the
explain.
f- is that? Well, basically, every year on the 2nd of February,
Mm-hmm.
crowds gather at the Gobbler's Knob. Stop laughing. It's a very serious ceremony.
Yes, but very serious ceremony.
Quit it. And then, at dawn, the unbelievably dripped out inner circle of the Groundhog Club retrieve the allegedly 140-year-old Phil from his knob. Phil then selects a scroll from the tip of the knob based on whether or not he saw his shadow when being yanked from his home.
Yep.
And if he did see his shadow, winter will last for 6 more weeks. And this year, Phil has predicted 6 more weeks of Mayol.
Dang it, Phil.
And for some reason, this year, that prediction has royally pissed off many people online.
Oh, lovely.
See, I just think he's doing his fucking job. But the tweet
It's like don't hurt the what's wrong with the messenger?
that shared his prediction has some of the most angry yet fucking hilarious responses.
What?
And I made this video to read you the best of them.
Oh gosh.
Turn him into a steak.
How he's not
That groundhog is going in the microwave.
What?
If I saw Punxsutawney Phil, I would punt him like a football.
You all need to chill.
And last but not least, POV, you are the deep fryer at Raising Cane's. People,
Bruh, alright. So that's the one that ended on. So I did say the beginning. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta turn this down a little bit. There you go. Okay, so I did mention. Wait, no, it's too loud. There you go. I did mention. Okay, I did mention the consider why I'm a little angry about Groundhog Day. It does not have to do with the groundhog. Sorry to disappoint everybody. My birthday is on February 2nd. You see, when I was a young lad of the 7 seas of yore, I had my birthday on February 2nd. There was this very, very, very dumb joke that to this day I despise. Because every year around this time, I would hear this joke. And I'm not gonna lie, this joke drove me insane. And that simple little joke was the following. Hey, pun, did you see a shadow? That's it. That was just a joke. And I would hear that time and time again at my school and everywhere else. It was annoying. So yeah, that is why I despise it, because every time I'm reminded of my lovely birthday, I hear that little voice in the back of my head saying, hey, pun, you see a shadow yet? You see a shadow yet? Okay, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream, this video today. I almost said stream. This video today. The link to said videos will be located in the description below. All of these were fantastic. The one with the mayor was wild, and the fish one was fantastic. To support the channel itself, make sure you click the title of this video to check them out. Make sure you subscribe to their channel and follow them as well. If you like what you saw here today, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. This was streamed live on Twitch Twitch, Twitch.com. Link to that stream, link to my Twitch is okay in the description below. And with that in mind, I'll see y'all next time. And actually, before I finish, leave in the comments, what should I react to? Do you have a suggestion? Go ahead and leave it there. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Pun. I'm gonna glitch. Stop glitching. Pun.